had the opportunity to sit down and get up close and personal with Lynyrd Skynyrd. It went like this. Well, first of all, guys, congratulations on the new album.
Thank you.
Stuff that we heard last night sounded amazing. Maybe talk just for a minute about Edge of Forever and some of the songs, like the first single, Workin', that you're going to put out first.
It's a true song, really. We consider ourselves like a working band and a working man's band, and it's about people working, and like us, we work, and we consider ourselves workers. So
yeah, Lynyrd Skynyrd's always been a working man's band. Working women too, don't get it?
yes,
we won't offend that, yeah.
And kids, no love, please.
But no, I mean, a lot of people
working class.
Yeah, working class band. Yeah, a lot of people go to work and have calluses all over their hands here. I have them on my throat, and these guys have them on the end of their fingers. So we kind of have that too. But the song's a pretty cool song. It rocks. And Rickey and Hughie and myself and Gary wrote it, and the album's a cool album. Ron Nevison helped us, produce it, and he's worked with Hart, and God, been an engineer on Zeppelin stuff, and Bad Company, and different bands like that.
Well, the music I heard last night from it sounds like stuff that could have been released by the band years ago.
That's what the thing that I like so much about it, that a lot of people are noticing, that is the raw, capturing the raw Lynyrd Skynyrd like we used to be, that live Skynyrd sound, and that's what I like so much.
This album's a little bit more heavier than our previous 120, and a lot of it's due to Rickey and Hughie's loud volume guitar.
No, we just wanted to keep our same rock and roll style and not change it,
Right.
So we kept it.
Right.
Tell me about the tour that you guys are in the middle of.
Well, basically, I think it's to go out and to start to get our what we call concert legs together, to warm up for the tour the rest of the year, because when the record comes out, we're going to be on the road solid. And it also gives us a chance to really try out some of the new material, on the audience, to see what they like, see what maybe they don't like, what goes over well. And I think with this record, I noticed the guys were saying that we're back to kind of like a raw form of rock and roll, which Lynyrd Skynyrd used to be. I think basically we just do what we do, and it just comes natural that way. The essence of Lynyrd Skynyrd really comes through, naturally, you know what I mean? And I think this tour this time around, we'll have our concert legs with us, we'll be out and be firing, and by the time the record's released, the band's going to be really smoking by then.
Yeah, the album actually comes out August 10th.
What you just said, Rickey, leads me into the whole affiliation you guys have with Walmart. This is kind of interesting,
right?
The way that this concert is going to be shown. People gathered around jumbotrons at Walmarts around the country.
We all shop at Walmart too.
Well, it's kind of a new concept, really, and how do you guys feel about that? Do you think this is something that's going to catch on?
It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Walmart has their own radio station now, right? Because you can go through the Walmart store. You can tell I've been there. You hear them, talking like a radio station. So
it's change. I mean, shoot, it could be a great change. We just experiment with it.
Only thing we're trying to figure out is how we could get 1% of it.
Yeah. Well, let's switch gears for a second and talk about, obviously, the show is a big benefit, and one that everyone is aware of, especially folks here in Colorado. It seems like everywhere you go, they're talking about this particular fund, and now you guys are going to bring national attention to it. And I would imagine that you guys are approached all the time to do fundraisers here and there for different causes. Why this one?
I think we all have kids, that go to school.
It touched everybody's heart. It touched us too. We watched it on TV every day, like everyone, and we all have teenage kids, and I live in Atlanta now. It happened in Atlanta too. So our hearts are out to these people and their families, and we just want to help any way we can, really.
Yeah. I never thought I'd see anything, after the Oklahoma City bombing, and this just tore me up inside, because, like Gary said, we do have kids. And I can't imagine, or even imagine, bearing the pain that their parents are going through. And so anything we can do, no matter how small or how large, to help to ease some of the pain these people are going through.
It was really interesting last night. We had a kid that was one of the survivors that came out to the show last night, and the whole thing had really been very touching already anyway, But all of a sudden, I saw this kid, and I spent a few moments with him, and I signed, we signed a picture for him and stuff. And I asked him how he was. He goes, "Well, I'm better now," And he put his arms around me, and he hugged me for like a solid 60 seconds, and he wouldn't let go. And it really did something. I mean, it really did something to me last night, And I was like, we've got to learn somehow to settle our differences without weapons. Somehow we've got to figure this out. this can't go on any longer.
Also, you know, they've said that some of these kids were affected by music. You know, well, Lynyrd Skynyrd has a message in every song, so instead of listening to that, kids can listen to Skynyrd songs.
Positive message.
We have
But
positive
Skynyrd's always
messages.
tried to make
Yeah.
a message and try to help people to a song.
We were talking about handguns. Ronnie wrote about Saturday night specials 25 years ago. We were saying to dump them in the sea. And we don't know the answer to stop all this, but we just want to help. We play music, so if we can play
Right.
a few hours to help in some way, we will. We can just relate to it, and it's just a shame, you know.
You know, we live in America. It shouldn't be this way.
Describe what happens at a Lynyrd Skynyrd concert.
Mayhem.
Describe the feeling and the energy and what you guys see from up there.
Well, I think from all us, we're there to have a good time. Not only are we in this is our living, but we also love to have fun with music, and this is part of it. We want the crowd to react to us, and we react better when they react to us. You know,
Well, John's
so,
kind of responsible when he says Skynyrd's in the house, and then it's over with. You know?
so you know, it's a feed off thing. You know, for an hour or so. You know, we get to have fun and get those people's minds off their worries too. You know,
Yeah, man.
and
also,
off
you
of
know-
ours. There's no cell phone on stage, so that's a good thing.
We're rock fans too, so we're enjoying this whole thing just as much as the audience
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, man.
It's a great feeling when you see the whole 12,000 people or whatever, you know, with their hands up in the air for something that you created. You know, just it lets you know that you succeeded.
These outdoor summer crowds, I mean, you know, you can go through the parking lots. It's kind of like going to a football game. You know, people are out there cooking out. They got their kids. You know, a lot of families come to the show.
Let's talk about why some of these folks have been following you. Like at the show last night, you could tell that some of these folks have been following you guys since the beginning. You know, I mean, that's got to make you feel proud just knowing that, you know, in a business where groups and solo artists come and go, you know. Lynyrd
It comes
Skynyrd-
down to the songs and what the songs like. Again, we're saying people have always kind of, you know, come to me and went, man, God, Skynyrd songs touch me, you know, like That Smell or, you know, Freebird. God, Freebird's been at every, you know, graduation, you know,
Right.
song for years, you know, and people relate to the songs, you know. I think those songs will be around a lot longer than we all will, you know. When we're all dead and gone,
Skynyrd music will definitely
Skynyrd music
be
will
around.
still be around.
Do you guys still relate to them in any way? That
Sure.
never gets old playing the song?
No.
Well, see, I think one of the things is we say things in the songs that people feel, but they don't know how to express, and we're able to do it through the music, and they understand that, and so it helps all of us, you know.
What's next? How are you going to top yourselves? How are you going to keep it going? Any future plans? Or are you just focused on the new album, right?
Well, we're focused on that, and
Our
we're gonna-
album and touring and
Yeah.
playing
And trying to
good
stay
music.
healthy.
Gonna top it by playing with ZZ Top this. This
We have,
starting
It'll be a great
September,
tour.
yeah.
We've done a major focus on trying to stay healthy too. I mean, we've
Yeah.
all come to agreements on that. We cannot party like we used to 20 years ago. There's no way.
Right.
So that's another big way that we're going to keep on trucking.
You know what? We just play music and we
Yeah.
write music, and that's all we really do. We really can't make no change. You know, I mean, we're not politicians. We're just players.
Great.
Sure, got that right.